This module provides an in-depth exploration of the export documentation process and logistics planning in agricultural trade. It demystifies the paperwork, procedures, and operational systems necessary to move agri-products legally and efficiently from one country to another. By mastering this module, learners will be able to manage the export lifecycle with precision, ensure customs clearance, and avoid the costly pitfalls of improper logistics or missing documentation. The importance of documentation in agri-export. In global agricultural trade, documents are everything. Even when a product is of premium quality, failure to present the correct paperwork can result in detained or rejected shipments, demurrage charges at ports, legal liability, and lawsuits, delay in payment by buyers, reputational damage. Documentation acts as both evidence and permission. It proves origin, certifies safety, enables customs clearance, ensures buyer confidence, and triggers payment.
Essential export documents in agribusiness. Here are the core documents commonly required in agri-exports. Each serves a specific purpose and must be prepared meticulously. 1. Commercial invoice issued by the seller to the buyer. It contains the description of goods, quantity, unit price, total amount, payment terms, HS code, and shipment details. It is the legal bill of the transaction. 2. Packing list, a detailed item-by-item breakdown of contents inside each package. It lists gross and net weights, dimensions, packaging type, and labeling information. Helps customs inspect the shipment and validate weight value declarations. 3rd, bill of lading, BL, issued by the shipping company or carrier. It is a receipt of cargo and contract of transport. Shows the port of loading and discharge, shipper, consignee, and cargo details. It must match the invoice and packing list exactly. There are 2 types. Period. Ocean bill of lading for sea shipments. Airway bill for air cargo. 4. Certificate of origin, issued by a Chamber of Commerce or NEPC in Nigeria. Confirms where the goods were produced, used to assess duties and ensure compliance with trade agreements, e.g. ECOWAS, AFCFTA. 5. Phytosanitary certificate issued by national quarantine agencies. Confirms the product is pest and disease-free. Mandatory for fresh fruits, vegetables, grains, seeds, and nuts. 6. Export license, a government-issued permit to legally export goods. In Nigeria, this is obtained from the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, NEPC. 7. Inspection certificate issued after a pre-shipment inspection by third-party agencies like SGS, Bureau Veritas, or Cotecna. Confirms that the goods meet buyer specifications and international standards. 8. Insurance certificate shows that the shipment is covered for damage, loss, or theft, important in CFR, CIF, and DAP shipping terms. 9. Pro forma invoice, an initial quote or offer made before the actual invoice. It helps buyers open letters of credit or process advance payments. 10. Export declaration, customs forms required for customs clearance. Varies by country, e.g. C88 in Nigeria, SAD in Ghana.
Understanding export logistics for agricultural commodities. Logistics refers to the physical process of moving goods from the farm to the buyer in another country. This includes a period. 1. Transportation planning. Choose the best mode: sea, air, road, or rail. Consider perishability, volume, cost, and speed. Product type. Suggested mode: notes dried hibiscus. Sea freight low cost, longer transit. Fresh strawberries air freight fast, expensive palm oil. Sea freight, ISO tanks. Bulk packaging required shea butter sea freight or air, based on buyer demand too. Port handling work with freight forwarders to handle cargo delivery to port, loading, clearance, etc. Avoid delays by booking early and using container tracking systems. 3-point Incoterms, international commercial terms. Incoterms define who bears responsibility, risk, and cost during the export process. Incoterm seller's responsibility. Buyer's responsibility EXW factory. Only all costs from pickup onward, FOB up to loading on vessel freight and beyond. CIF. Freight and insurance paid port unloading and local duties DDP. All costs to buyer's door. None for cold chain logistics. For perishables, fruits, vegetables, dairy. Temperature-controlled logistics is critical. Failure to maintain optimal temperature can cause spoilage, fungus, or mold growth. Rejection at customs. Cold chain tools include reefer containers, chillers, and refrigerated trucks. Thermal tracking devices.
Role of freight forwarders and customs brokers exporters should not go alone. Partnering with experienced logistics professionals saves time, reduces errors, and ensures customs compliance. Freight forwarders handle booking, documentation, cargo tracking, and space negotiation with shipping lines. Customs brokers specialize in clearing goods at ports, filing declarations, paying duties, and facilitating inspection.
Export logistics risks and how to mitigate them. We will use risk and prevention strategy as seen on the column. 1. Damage in transit. Use strong packaging plus insurance. 2nd, port congestion. Book cargo early. Avoid peak seasons. 3. Missing documents. Use export checklists, double verify. 4th, shipment delays. Partner with reputable forwarders. 5th, miscommunication. Maintain constant buyer-seller updates. Practical tips for first-time exporters. Use a standard documentation checklist for every shipment. Partner with a registered freight forwarder and customs agent. Avoid last-minute cargo booking. Plan weeks ahead. Ensure labels and invoices match perfectly. Always insure your cargo, no matter the distance. Use Incoterms wisely. Don't promise DDP without experience. Digitize your documentation. Scan and store copies in the cloud.